learn how to fade the ball. I'm Dean at Mass Golf Lab here at Champions Indoor. So we're gonna learn how to fade the ball. First, we need to understand our club path and our club face, right? So two numbers here, club path, club face. If we're fading the ball, a fade means the ball starts for a righty, left of the target, and fades, curves onto the target. All right, so if it needs to start left, our club path, or the direction that club is swinging through the bottom of the ball there, needs to be left. So you see, club path left 3.9 degrees, we're gonna call that 4. It's for simplicity. All right, we step one, got our swing path, our club path going left of the target. Club face then needs to be 50% of our club path, but the club face needs to be looking the same direction. So the biggest thing that people struggle with when they're trying to hit a fade is they don't understand the club face isn't actually open. Your club face is still closed, designated by a club face looking left. However, it's half of the amount of your club path. So if our club path was 4, 3.9, club face was 1.8 or 2, close enough. And when it's half of that, then the ball will fade directly onto the target. If you can see the flight of a shot that looks like, we have a ball that starts left and curves onto the target for a fade. So when we want to hit a fade, right, biggest thing is we need to make sure we're not putting ourselves in patterns or tendencies that create the big slice or that big open face, right? Those patterns and tendencies would be, all right, I'm trying to fade the ball, let me kind of chop across the ball, but if I do this all day long, my body's going to react, stand up, open that face, and hit the big slice that goes kind of way over to the right because I'm trying too hard to hit the fade. All right, so what we want to do, and tons of PGA Tour players are doing this nowadays, to go take a look at, well, not PGA Tour, Live Tour, Dustin Johnson, Brooks Koepka, John Rahm, Colin Morikawa, all these guys like to hit stock shot fades, all right? But they still have patterns that give them a very repeatable, efficient golf swing, all right? So when we make a nice turn to the top here, when we want to make sure our club path is working left, we still need to make sure that the club is shallowing down into transition, all right? So a steep transition, club head gets very vertical. It's gonna cause me to stand up, open the face. Let's keep that club shallow in transition, but then let ourselves rotate through that shot to get our club path exiting low and left underneath your hip, all right? So a draw path would be more in to out shallow to the right. A fade path is going to be more out to in shallow underneath your hip, all right? What that looks like and a way we can do this, a little bit of feedback. 2 tees, 1 tee here, 1 tee here, creates a little bit of a diagonal to encourage our club to exit a little bit lower and left through the impact zone. Get set up. Start that ball left of the target. Let it gently fade onto the target. That one is pretty solid. And then if you have the ability to look at some of your numbers, right? My numbers on that one, we had a club path left 3.6, club face left 2.7. So not quite 50%. However, when we're trying to fade the ball, really good thing for you to do is make sure we're never over curving our target to the right. Right, if you're over curving the target, the club face is getting too open, and we want to really try to eliminate that right side of the golf course when we're fading the golf ball. So come on in, Champions Indoor, get a look at your numbers, get evaluated. If you want to learn how to flight the ball different directions, draws and fades, spend some time, work on getting your path to the left, keep your face to the left, see if you can get that ball fading directly onto your target.